Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. So we have just defeated Tavantius, the horrible homunculus, and we are going to travel somewhere else. So I think we're travelling up to kind of the new system that we've been asked to visit. Lord Captain, the astropaths are reporting a new message. It says Lord Inquisitor Calcazar is sending his regards to your ladyship and is hoping to meet you at his palace in Footfall at your earliest convenience. Well, I'll have to wait until I can get there. As you wish, Lord Captain. I was there recently, and I came up here. I suppose we're not that far away. 1, 2, 3 jumps. I was gonna head up to this Gartrafal's Calamity. I suppose it is quite far. Okay, I'm going to look at the journal. What else have we got on at the moment? So, okay, there's going to Footfall, we know. Wait to see what happens with Nomos. Oh yes, House Wassarian accused of treason, so we do need to go to our Dargonus as well. Heinrichs wants to go there. I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where I'm supposed to go for that one. Yeah, we've got some stuff in here. Prometheus. I probably said this before, but I've got quite a lot of both. It seems like a bit of a 50-50 to me. Adamantine for mechanisms? Maybe. Xenotech for weapons. I've got more weapons than Xenotech, and this one, chemicals and plasteel. I don't really want more well, I have more chemicals. In fact, don't I? So that would... Alright, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. We'll look at our companions as well. How are we doing here? I will say, so over the weekend I've been playing quite a lot of my secondary campaign. I'm playing a soldier archmilitant actually, because I found Argenta such a fun character to play with. But I am using Heinrichs in that party. Now tell you what, I think I built him really badly in this because he's really good in my other one. So archetypes, arch-militant warrior and arch-militant. I made him a vanguard in my other one that works quite well. Just don't know whether I kind of like the party I've got here. But he is, yeah, he can be quite a strong character. I don't think I've built him correctly in this game, and I don't think I'm not going to waste resources respecking either. That's quite powerful. What are we using on... Oh, I think we might already be using one like that. It's literally the same, isn't it? So I think we can probably send that to cargo if we've got one that's the same. I don't really see any reason to go back to that. Harbinger of Carnage. What's Abelard using at the moment? So he's got this auto-striking power sword. 30% to parry, which is pretty nice. It's only for Marazhai. And what does it do? Gain momentum equal to resolve. I think we'll just add that to cargo. He's got a better version of this anyways. Oh, no, wait. This is the better version. There's no reason not to use this over the other one, is there? Oh, I see. One's one-handed and one's two-handed. It's weird because the little icon's the same. It looks like a rifle, doesn't it? But you know what? Let's give him a two-handed range weapon. Why not? It is pretty powerful. So these ones, we'll send those to cargo as well. There's the flamer. Well, I mean, we're still using this heavy flamer. Sharpshooter rifle. So Earlier can't use that anyway, and she's my sniper, so... the Suian Kalian, that doesn't look as good as... Blinded. I think we'll get rid of that. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is his old thing, isn't it? Okay, well let's... we're probably out to cargo now. He's had that quite a while. Yeah, I don't think the sharpshooter rifle, I don't see that really getting used. So he can't use that, can he? It's really only Abelard who's using this. How to burst with this weapon only costs 0 AP, that's crazy. Keep that for now. And that probably goes to cargo. And then there's all these armors as well, goodness me. A while since I went through all this stuff. Toying with the idea of maybe making him go light armor again. He just has so much lethality there. So this blade armor, it's the one that does damage to targets around him. Maybe we just rely on his massive dodge instead. I mean, I'm not, you know... Ooh, actually it gives him an extra 15% dodge this. Well, let's give it a go. I mean, it does feel like that's probably more suited to his build, doesn't it? This high dodge type stuff. Let's go with that. That's heavy armor. Yeah. Still... It's less deflection. Still unsure if I'm going to end up using the Psyker's breastplate on my character. Because my dodge isn't huge. Oh, because of the heavy armor thing. What's the... Actually... +2 deflection if the wearer's willpower is more than 50, so it would be. So we'd get 2 deflect, which would have 6 deflection effectively. We'd lower the chance of triggering psychic phenomena. If it does, then we get an additional psi rating, and it will happen because sometimes you fight demonic creatures where it's already happening. Yeah. Okay, well let's stop that out. And I've been sort of toying in my mind what I do next, and I think I will head down to Footfall. It's only 3 jumps, so. Why is this? What are we doing? Dahlia von Borinicus. Marazhai prowls over to the desk and braces his arms against it. I've been thinking about what I promised you before. About satisfying your curiosity. Marazhai picks up an object from your desk and casually examines it. We Drukari and Monkey are different. This difference cannot be explained in words, it can only be felt. Understanding the nature of the true Eldari is possible only for one who participates in their rituals, their entertainments, their pleasures. You told me you were interested in knowing me and my world. Well, since our fates remain intertwined, I see no reason to deny you that knowledge, or myself a fleeting titillation. He meekly bows his head and glances at you. I would gladly do your will, Dahlia von Borinicus. Would it please you to partake of the feast? And what is meant by that? I mean a feast as I understand it. No victuals or libations, however fine, can be a substitute for what sates the Eldari soul itself. The premortal passions of tortured flesh, terror, suffering, despair, all that we take by right from other, inferior creatures. You already know what I mean, don't you? I saw it in your eyes when you touched Euremerus's imprisoned soul. Do not lie. You were singed by the sparks of the flame that burns within me, the flame that feeds on pain. Marazhai's smile is triumphant. Together we will descend into the bowels of this your ship. We will find a compartment full of unsuspecting prey. We will slaughter them all, every last one of them. And with each victim we torture, the fear of the waiting prey will grow and grow, becoming sweeter and thicker. There, in that crucible of passion, you will know the true Eldari soul. My soul. You're planning to kill my people for your own amusement. Why only for my amusement, Dahlia von Veronicus? For our amusement. Haven't you been craving to uncover the secrets of my very nature? I'm offering you the chance to expand your narrow horizons under my painstaking tutelage. I'm not killing people for sport. You kill them by the dozens every day for the sake of your vanity. He laughs condescendingly. I have seen them perish with every movement of your ship. They are burned by radiation, crushed by pressurization, pushed into breaches, all for the sake of making this vessel move. Monkey and their methods do not count as sacrifices when it comes to the goals of their precious Imperium. So why are you being hypocritical, refusing to spend your servants on something that will quench a thirsty soul? No. He sighs, making no secret of his disappointment. Then I will find something else to occupy myself with. Something more exciting than attempting to pierce through the veil of your ignorance. Yeah, that wasn't great. I don't really want to do that, Marazhai. Alright, anyway, let's get back to what we were doing, shall we? Where are we at the moment with trading? Like I said, I've been playing my other campaign for a while, and I just want to sort of remind myself. So I think we're trying to get both of these up high, aren't we? Ugh. So this one is the improved heavy bolter. Yeah, we want to get to level 35 with them ASAP, because that's going to help Argenta quite a lot. Ooh, okay. We've got this trade with them. We're up to level 29 now. What have we got? Surgeon's Boots. At the beginning of combat, the wearer gains the Medikit and Onslaught abilities, which produce the effect of the Medikit and Onslaught consumables, costing 0 AP. Each of these abilities can only be used once per combat. Okay. I don't really see that one. Anti-vehicle revolver. 20 to 33. A successful hit. The shot explodes, dealing 20 impact damage to everyone in the area of effect. Oh, okay, that is pretty nice. We'll have to find use for that. Onslaught Amulet. After the wearer uses Press the Advantage, if the wearer still has more than 5 stacks of tactical, the next attack avoided on 10. I mean, that's me, but I don't know if I'd use all that. Mobilizing Grenade, sure. Self-calibrating Helmet. The wearer's successful single attacks inflicts stunned on the target for a round. Okay. And the only one I'd use that on is not going to be able to wear it. Double-barreled shotgun. Okay, big damage. Never misses. Okay. Staff of Gravity Control. Oh. Hey, what's that say? Enemies that begin their turn stunned or immobilized within that Psycho's line of sight suffer damage. Okay. Navy breacher boots. When the wearer's area attack damages at least 2 enemies, and then a 2-cell radius around the wearer for the first time during the round, the wearer gains 2 AP. And this attack does not count towards their attack limit. The wearer then becomes immobilized until the start of the next turn. Okay, well that's interesting. I just want to see if the Navy guys, if I can do anything to get their rep up. We don't need we only need 900 to push it to the next. Oh, I've got nothing. Okay, we need some more space combat. I haven't done any for ages. Let's just have a quick look at some of this stuff then. So currently Abelard's got a pistol in his offhand. Oh, it's a two-handed ranged weapon. What's this? One-hander. 27 to 40. This is less damage, more armor penetration though, and it's a burst weapon. And it's explosive rounds. I mean, sounds like... Ooh, hang on. Well, there's this one. Okay, let's put the explosive rounds pistol there. And instead of this bone shatter, we could just give him the double-barrel shotgun. Yeah, that immediate counter-attack is too good not to use. What else do we get? So we got... don't think I'll use that. These were potentially interesting. So what's he wearing at the moment? Actually provoke. No, that's too good because he's going to have such a high parry. And then when he parries, he immediately counterattacks. That's too good not to use on him. I'll have a think about the other stuff. But for now, let's move on. Java Gamma. Okay, what's going on over there? Am I able to do stuff all over these things? Oh, okay. Wow, alright, so missionaries. This doesn't block off anything, so we can do that whenever. Nor does this, though. And nor does that. Holy Woman grants 10% damage for 2 turns. And 20 temporary wounds when we use our origin ability. Not bad. What's this hospital and medical kit? We'll get some good iconoclast points for that too. Let's do this one first. Oh. Lord Captain, there is an act of sabotage on Kiava Gamma. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schismaticals in the bowels of the manufactorums, and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we almost lost all the workshops, but we had help. Some entities, already being called data angels, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schismaticals. Now there's a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The noosphere of the world is boiling. Fortunately, we received information about the impending attack at the last minute. The signal was intercepted in the warp by the Cubus Delphim's machine. How did the cultists infiltrate my world? This was part of a coordinated attack that hit the entire expanse. The heretics must have spent huge amounts of time on preparations. Thanks to the fact that the planet had been thoroughly purged of the corrupting influence of Cubus Delphim, the cult now has nowhere to hide and no collaborators on the planet. They have utterly failed to compromise our world's defenses. What do we know about the data angels? Not much. They are the machine spirits being born from the art of datasmithing. They charge into battle chanting the same binary mantra that the participants of Procedure OC chanted. Logis, who have been observing them and have investigated the cells used in Procedure 0C, have deciphered traces of their activity and discovered patterns that could point us to the possible creators of these data angels. If they're right, then they bear the seal of the Explorator's Cognizance fleet. Connecting to the Naval Directory. No mentions of operations on the Kiava Gamma detected. No information on data angels detected. Hypothesis. Either there has been a calculation error, or the information is locked behind a higher level of security clearance required for the sacrament. I wish to hear the opinions of my officers and advisors. There are backup cogitators located in the Kiava Gamma's manufactorums to ensure the continuity of production in case of an accident. The severity of the situation would call for disrupting the service algorithms, and I am prepared to sanction a ritual that will allow the data angels of the Omnissiah to absorb the cogitator's computing power to combat these wicked spirits. If I were you, I wouldn't trust those uninvited allies of yours. That kind of altruism almost always ferries something foul. Learn more about these creatures. Order your servants to hunt one of them down, torture them, and apply cognitive punishment, since they cannot find pleasure in it. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we get Complacency 1 and the Blessing of the Data Angels, which is all allies gain 5 perception and 10% armor penetration. And that's pretty good, right? Marazhai, who we didn't even speak to my knowledge. Binaric Dissector, which is... Allies' attacks ignore 10% armor and 4 deflection of part machine, and Necron creatures. Okay. Well, this one... well, this one sounds good. We'll do the Pascal. Sanction the ritual... 95% of bonding with the backup cogitators. Your request to perform the sacrament is accepted, and shall be fulfilled immediately. Having gained access to the cogitational reserves, and after being infused with power, the data angels charged at the schismaticals. The hordes of data spirits have been tech exorcised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priest gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting the production algorithm from severe disruption. After exiling the schismaticals, the data angels have retreated into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah only to guess at who or what these beings were. I think I understood very little of what was happening there, to be perfectly honest. I think I prefer the one I've already got. It's more critical hit chance. But the 4 profit factor's nice. Up to 124 now on that. So, new project, what should we do? So, we've got a few options here. So, moving world gives us security and efficiency. New life gives us profit factor. And sacred flame gives us weapons. None of it feels essential. But I'll take the profit factor. I mean, we're going to do all of them. It's just a question of which order, isn't it? The Lost. We gain more profit factor, and we've gained medical bags, and the wearer gains coercion and Xenos law. Okay. What should we do on Janus? Profit factor up, complacency down, efficiency up. Profit factor down, efficiency up, people up. Profit factor up, chemicals up. Or we gain the Mistress of the Flame feature. All allies deal plus 10% damage with melter and plasma weapons, which would only really apply to Pascal, but that's fine. Does it say flame? No, it's melter and plasma. I don't really use melter. I was underwhelmed with it when we were using it. But increasing Pascal's damage by 10% is not bad, is it? So let's just start with that one. Then we have Dargonus. Okay, so we've got Holy Prophets, that's profit factor up. Complacency and efficiency. Bestower of Freedom feature. The Rogue Trader gains 3 times Iconoclast rank Fellowship. My security go down. I'll take the Iconoclast points. Oh, Beer Boss. Got more for profit factor. I think these must all be in there already. And here we could... Earthbreaker. Plasteel and Adamantine. Okay. We could get more Promethium. Profit factor down, but people up. Alright, let's get more people in. There we go, that's our colony management stuff done. Let's get a footfall. Oh, hang on, we have one here. Oh, what now? Dahlia von Barinicus, how wonderful it is that I found you here. Uncontrollable anxiety washes over your body, causing you to lose your breath. Cassia notices this, closes her eyes, and you are released from the grip of emotions that are not your own. Please forgive me, my powers are sometimes too insistent in their attempts to break free from my control. Your efforts are lacking. No, you've made great strides in learning how to keep them at bay. I commend your perseverance. I came to deliver good tidings. I've spoken with the house's navigators through the Atlas. Of late, I can feel with increasing clarity how our connection is growing stronger. Despite the dissent in its midst, House Orselio has been able to keep a precarious equilibrium, thanks in part to your unexpected arrival on Urak 5 and the resolution of the conflict at the Darkonis reception. Not all Orselios concur with your decisions, but none can deny the impact that you and no one else have had on the House's present state of affairs. She nods gratefully, lowers her gaze and clasps her hands together. There is more I wish to tell you. It is about the visions that I have come to experience at an increasing rate during the warp jumps. The same visions come to me again and again and again. It is as if I'm going mad. For you see, these visions are about me, the Atlas, and Tisiphone Orselio, the House's previous Novator. I have seen Tisiphone's experiments, the ones that involve the navigators from the Satala branch, which he was rumoured to have destroyed for disobedience. But the visions told me an altogether different story, one where the Satalas helped Tisiphone create the Atlas, and they vanished immediately after the experiments were done with. Perhaps I can... No, I know I can find the way to the Palace of the Atlas if I recreate Tisiphone's journey from my visions. A real palace, not the psychophysical illusion to which the Orselio navigators can reach out. I've always had a feeling that it truly exists in our world. Now, however, I know it with absolute certainty. What else did the visions tell you? I saw Tisiphone experience an epiphany in a dream, just like my visions came to me on our travels through the warp. She beheld a planet hidden behind roiling warp storms. The world promised her great power, so Tisiphone gathered the Satalas, her most devout followers, to go on a suicidal journey through the Tempest. I know not the details of what happened on that planet, but it was there that Satalas sacrificed themselves for an experiment of some kind, and it was there that the House Orselio obtained its Starway Atlas. For the first time ever, I have an opportunity to find answers to the questions my mentors so deftly avoided. Why did Tisiphone choose me? What is the Atlas? Is it true that House Orselio's past is drenched in blood? Please, Dahlia von Barinicus, do not snap this tautly drawn string of destiny, my destiny. Journey with me in Tisiphone's wake to the distant stars. I shall help you. Cassia breathes a sigh of relief, but the look in her ruby eyes quickly darkens again. The House is still watching me. Both the renegades and the loyalists. I doubt that any of them will agree even to a brief armistice for the sake of learning the truth about the Atlas's origins, and I do not wish to see House Orselio lose even one more life to another fratricidal skirmish. No, I shall go after the answers about our past on my own. Then it is best that we go alone. Cassia's shoulders relax a little. Thank you for your understanding, Rogue Trader. And now permit me to take my leave. I must start preparing for the journey. From what I've been able to glean, we must first travel to the... Her ruby-red eyes widen in astonishment. The Orselio prophecy system. Odd that. Could it be that the historical records are lying? And Kaelin Orselio is not whom the star system is named after? Either way, that was the system from which Tisiphone embarked her journey, and we are going to follow in her long-forgotten footsteps. Right, okay, so we need to go to the Orselio prophecy as well for Cassia's side quest. That's fine. Right. Might finally get to Footfall. A report from the middle decks, Lord Captain. Immediately after our translation from the warp, there were reports on the Vox channels about black creatures appearing all over the place. The witness accounts claim they emerged straight from the shadows, and it was your pet Xenos Marazhai they were interested in. Several enforcers perished in the battle, but we managed to avoid significant casualties. Your Xenos took out the aggressors. I would not be bothering with this if we had determined how the creatures got onto the ship. Until we know for sure, we won't be able to stop future incursions. Okay, well, we know the Xenos lore. They were mandrakes. They could have infiltrated the ship through the shadows. A pregnant pause fills the Vox channel. In that case, guarding the decks against every shadow will not be possible. We will strengthen the security detail at key points on the vessel and hope the incident does not happen again. Okay, well, let's jump into Furibundus. Yes, Liege's Palace, that's where the Inquisitor is, isn't it? Alright. Where is this guy? Over here, I guess. Who's Frosha? Oh, I failed it. Oh. Why did I... Alright then. I didn't realise I'd be failing a quest for coming here at this time. In that case, let's travel to that system first. I think that probably should have been made clearer that, I don't know, maybe this advances the main story beyond a point where that's possible. I don't know. That seems a bit off, though, to me. Okay, well, let's leave Furibundus then. So Emelina's message, we'll have another look at the journal, but I think it's the one right up the top of the map. Why don't I have the quest anymore? Oh. It's this one. Okay. Right. Let's do that then. Let's nip up there. Let's try and do in as few jumps as possible. So I want to get up to... God. Okay, well we need to... get up to Dargonus first. During the period designated as the night shift, the air throughout the ship suddenly turned stale. Those who were awake reported feeling incredibly tired. Those who were asleep later reported having terrible nightmares. Okay, we've obviously seen that one before. Let's head up towards Celio. We won't stop in there this time. Maybe we might do it on the way back, though. Oh. Taking some damage. Okay, God, it's going to take us a little while. If I had my time again, I would make some express routes, because you can actually make a route to any point in the... Like, I can go from here directly to, say, Kiavagama. If I had enough Navigator's Insight, which I don't. So I think in the other campaign, what I'm doing at the moment is making like sort of highways between my core worlds, so I can just do them in a single jump. If I had my time again, I guess I didn't really realise that initially, but I would definitely do it a slightly different way should I have my time again. Which I guess I probably won't now, except on my own other campaign. We've seen that. Now we need to get up to Gartrafal's Calamity. It's a red route at the moment. I'm gonna do it, I think, as a red route. What's this? Oh, I think that means my colonies are ready for another project. Hang on, let's just do this quickly. So we've got some medical bags, we've got iconoclast ranks, Foulstone. Let's bring in... Oh yeah, let's bring in missionaries. Calvagama, let's do... Yeah, we'll do security and efficiency. Janus. Lord Captain, the Ordo Xenos punitive unit, led by acolyte Lynette Zue, has arrived on Janus. The Inquisition forces have already taken control of the Governor's palace and intend to deal with the anomalies on Janus. Heinrichs, why was I not notified of their arrival in advance? I'm surprised that they've informed us of their arrival at all. It demonstrates a semblance of trust. How much did the Inquisition sniff out? The initial interrogations have sent Lynette Zue, I don't know how to pronounce that, Shu? Okay, let's say Shu. Lynette Shu on the tracks of the wretches towards the anomalous region, but her people continue to dig deeper, so to speak. Cooperating with the Inquisition would do us more good than trying to hide the current misfortunes of the colony. I can send them a message to keep us informed about the interrogation as a favour. If only we could throw them a bone and let them find the evidence they want, one that we can get by without. The rest could be concealed away from their inquisitive eyes, like a sand lizard shedding its tail. Sometimes one must cede the battle to win the war. If someone were to walk around my domain so brazenly, they would certainly regret it. Lay open the trap, lace it with poison, put down the bait, and wait for the enemy to end their own worthless life. What's a hexagrammic grace? Grants 10 logic, 10 coercion, 10 persuasion. Okay. Nothing for Marazhai's one, or we lose a bunch of stuff. Alright, let the Inquisition do their job. To serve Janus and the von Valancius dynasty. After Lady Shu had set up her headquarters at the Governor's Palace, she began to investigate the situation on Janus. All those feeling guilt for their crimes before their emperor could only stay silent and pray. During her investigation, Lady Shu has been able to establish that the genetic changes in the organisms of the sickly creatures have been caused by the effects of mysterious substances secreted into the water by the xeno-obelisks. These substances did not contaminate the water until recently, as shown by the analysis of the Magos biologists? Yes. The same xeno-obelisks appear to be linked by a chain of energy communications, also serving as sources of unknown radiation that seem to have caused the outbreak of contaminated growth in the currently uncontrolled sector of the planet. This also seems to be causing the appearance of the mysterious phantoms. Lady Shu suggested that there is some sort of ancient mechanical construction located on Janus that had awakened from its slumber, and the anomalies occurring on Janus have been caused by the blasphemous machine trying to start itself. Okay, well, let's get another project underway. Could do that one. Let's do that one, it's got no downsides. More iconoclast here. Oh, okay, we've got a navy feud on Dargonis. We're actually not too far from Dargonis, we'll do that soon. But let's get another project underway. Profit factor up, let's keep doing it. Verbos, okay, we gained a lot more people though, which is nice. Earthbreaker, or this one. I mean, like I said, we'll do both. It's all only a question of which first, isn't it? Okay, let's just do another little quick save. Having dealt with a few things there. Well, let's do a red route into this system. A warp breach. This time trouble came straight to the bridge. Malodorous mist teeming with swaying nightmarish figures has rolled through the ventilation shafts into the command center. The officers are suffocating from this wave of corruption. There's no time to deliberate. To battle. Okay. Yeah, we'll take in the usual team.
Your struggles are in vain.
Purge them!
So what have we got? We've got 17 enemies. Mutant crew members. Oh, plague and a couple of plague bearers. Oh, there's some down here. And they're all quite weak, aren't they? Have we not got Cassie? Okay, I guess we haven't got Cassie. But Argenta's going first, so I think just fire into the crowd. Then we've got Elliot. I mean, she could maybe snipe the plague bearers if this guy wasn't here. Right, let's take her there. Stick Pascal down here too. Marazhai front and centre. I mean, I suppose we've got these sides to worry about as well. So let's stick Marazhai there. Send Abelard down away. It's just me. I guess I'll just kind of tuck myself in there for now. So Argenta, well, we're going to do rapid fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I don't want to do concentrated fire, to be honest, because I want kind of like random wide spread of shots here. We'll do wildfire though. So let's give this a go. Let's just sort of fire into the crowd.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's justice. This is why I was chosen.
Wow. Yeah, not bad. All right.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Giving myself high momentum. So let's take another freebie.
Manifest.
And we'll just kind of do the same thing, but on this side.
Strike is a prayer.
Yeah, that didn't work as well, that did it. But let's
As the Emperor commands,
here.
I act.
Now it's me, so I guess Plague Bearers really are the slightly tricky
Through
ones.
chaos I stride.
So what have I got here? Not sure whose heroic act I want to use. Let's leave that at the moment. Let's do that.
High momentum.
There is no mercy found in my heart.
Okay, he's got all his health back for unknown reasons.
Once no mercy.
Yeah, why don't you...
I will triumph. You cannot force me, Owlcat.
where's she moving? I don't get where she's moving. Okay, that was worth doing. I don't know what happened there. What was her? Oh, because there was no prey in combat?
My heart sinks with the thrill of battle.
Okay, well let's do that. Bold. Play on that one, I suppose.
If I must. This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xeno. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nice. Okay, what's she got? Got 3 AP again. Okay, let's do piercing shot then. Suppose weakness. And we'll we'll take this shot.
I understand your ancestors guide me.
Not bad. We need to set up some sort of marksmanship course, I think, for all our officers, because they're really bad. 21. I don't think we need to get too fancy with this, as long as he can hit him. So let's, we'll take the cover bonus. Is this within range? He's just out. Why don't we move up?
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Probably make him explode. There he goes. Okay, nice. Alright. See, that's a turnover. Just let Marazhai work through these guys. They're pretty weak. It's me again. Can I see these guys from up here? I might be able to.
Ruin beckons. I need. Behold, as I slay them in my devotion.
Yep. And there they went. Now Marazhai, can you get all these guys? It would be quite nice if you could.
I will save thy delectable anguish. Behold.
High momentum.
Where's his bleeding skill thing gone? Lost it.
Oblivion approaches.
Let's put this thing on.
Don't distract me. A perfect killing strike.
And this dude. There we go, that's everyone, isn't it? That's all the stuff, I suppose. Cablar didn't even get to do anything. Alright, that'll do.
I tread a path unexplored.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're there, aren't we? Let's chart new routes first. We'll actually get some more navigator insight. There might be different systems out there as well, although it doesn't look like it. But what was it? We've got a ship battle. Nice. Empty name. Okay, I don't know if that's a bug or something that wasn't completed, or if that's literally what it's called. 7 promethium. I've got 11 extractiums. Tell you what, let's chuck one down there. There we go. Is this empty name? The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colours fascinates any who dare glance at it. The playful coloured patterns appear on the vessel's augers in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and Master Helmsman Ravor asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. Not everyone manages to follow this advice, and some crew members suffer from nausea and headaches. Alright, let's close the windows. Alright, okay. Nothing. Alright, let's do our space battle. Hooray! I think we've done a fair bit of upgrading of our ship that hasn't sort of seen combat yet, so it'd be quite nice to test out some of the upgraded weapons and stuff. Should probably point out at this point as well that I'm playing this before the big February update, so Ulfar hasn't had a big buff yet or anything. It'd be nice to test him out again once he has done.
Our faith will be tested.
Okay, we've lost some posts because of a xenopower of some description. Ooh, there's a big one there. There's a big cruiser. Okay, where's the big cruiser? It's down here. of the other ones. There's one here. I might go for the smaller one first. Because it's going to take a while to destroy that one, isn't it?
Let the Empyrean guide us.
But I think I'll send out some torpedoes to
Unleash
maybe
torment.
help us out there now. Oh, he's just in our
Let the
range of
incandescent
that.
beam scorch our enemies.
Oh, wow. Dorsal guns. in range.
Eviscerate them.
Looks like a miss. Those guns aren't doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's possible that we could get another shot on them if we let forward. Whoa. Game here, maybe. There we go.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Almost dead. Maybe we'll... Oh, I can't use that power. This one. Alright, let's have that. That can be our go. Nice. One down. Oh, that's a big volley. I need those two to fight each other and concentrate on this now. Well, I can get my torps in, which is quite nice. Do a big swing round.
Steer us to our target. Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
He's got a shadow field back up. Okay.
Chart a course.
Got the port guns on him.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Yeah, well, let's do his twist round thing. More damage there. Let's drop some torpedoes.
Torpedoes, now!
Oh, might as well fire the dorsal guns
Send
as well.
them into the cold void.
Okay, we're not doing bad, you know. Depends what he's going to do to us now, of course. But we could strengthen... Port side? There we go. It actually worked this time. Right. When we get here, and then I might be able to direct them onto that cruiser. Do this. It's not quite there, is it? Yeah, let's not be impatient. Let's just keep them in play for now. Yeah, they're not even in range.
Unleash
Let's put
torment.
some torpedoes down now. I think I'm just going to be positioning. Just go
Steer
around
us to our
here.
target.
We can't do very much from there. Oh, the dorsal guns.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay. Why don't we do the front sector? Strengthen that a little bit. I don't think I need to use my big ultimate on this cruiser because it's almost dead already. This torpedo's not going to get particularly close. This one, though, I could assume direct control again. It would get there. That skill might be on cooldown, is the only thing. Yeah. I think our ram will hit it, or I could maybe there. Yeah, let's do that.
Let the Empyrean guide us. Steer us to our target.
Ramming speed.
Darkness reached
Have
us.
some of that. I mean, we could just. Oh, I can't use my twisty thing. What have I got? I've got a dorsal gun. I don't necessarily want to take hull damage though, so why don't I just jump there?
Send them into the cold void.
So close. Oh, we can hit them with that now. That was totally what I
Unleash the
intended to do,
storm
of course.
macro cannon will
Hey.
Prevent their demise. A barbaric display. I'm surprised we survived.
Nice. Oof, there's so much stuff in my inventory again. It really gets out of control pretty quick. Okay. But let's go to this world first. I'm assuming there'll be a landing spot or something. Looks like it. Right, we're taking Heinrichs this time. They've deselected Owlcat. Which is okay. I can live with that. Okay, well, we should probably level up Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Level up Heinrichs while we're here. I think he's got a couple of levels to go. Honestly, I've just fluffed his build completely at this point. Give him maybe some abilities down here. I don't even... Pretty rubbish at his level of intelligence, unfortunately. +5 to all characteristics, yeah. That sounds like a good random, well, not random, but a general one to do. Oh, psi rating 4, yeah, we'll take that. I guess I'll take weapon skill. He should be a melee character, really. Oh, there's a lot down here. Yeah, okay, take extra parry, why not? I don't know why this never... It looks like it should go up, but it never really does. Always seems to cap out at 95%, I'm not sure why. In terms of his stuff... Ooh, yeah, an Ancient Foresaw, that sounds like it could be nice on him. The Inferno Pistol is pretty rubbish. We could give him, like, the Bone Shatterer, maybe. This could be. Give him that. What's his armor? What's he got? A medium. Well, that'd be good, because his Xeno's Law is pretty good. So he's at 60% armor now. 73 now. So that's better. Alright, I'm not gonna worry too much. It's probably just for this mission.
When I was a child, I was once initiated into some of the mysteries of tech ministry. I still have questions that you might be able to answer.
The vanquished combat machine obviously fell from a height. Too much time has passed now to determine the cause of the crash.
Lack the proper initiation is an unfortunate necessity, not a sign of trust. I am not at liberty to divulge the mysteries granted to me when I received my rank.
Right, thank you guys. Let's read this again. The powerful smell of promethium lingers in the air around the burning mechanism. The machines were doused with the accelerant and
The
settled
world will bow.
So what have we got? Well, okay, this is kind of a dead end, isn't it? That's what's going on here. The spikes have been fashioned from whatever their creators had to hand. This pitiful barricade is unlikely to stop anyone who is determined to get through. Ooh. Oh, can we go here? Is there a... like a checkpoint or something? It probably goes round. We go up like this way, maybe.
Powers unseen uncover
some
my
guys here.
path.
Overseer. The sentry rubs her eyes and gawps at you. One half of her face is covered with a bulky, rusty augment of unknown purpose. You came to rescue us! Praise the God Emperor, it reached you! The sorcerer's message reached others like him, may he rest in peace. We are most honoured by your presence. Please come forward quickly out of the darkness. The woman hurriedly checks a nearby lumen, her hands visibly shaking. Those creatures came from the dark, you see, but not for much longer. Not for much longer. And now you're here, and Mistress Lichtenheart has already found a way to help us. Heinrich dourly listens to the sentry's speech. He takes a few steps forward and intently peers at her face as the woman herself freezes in fear. Then Heinrich scowls and cuts a glance at you. We need to hurry. Alright, what's our warlord? 55, let's give it a go. Succeed! Even under the wavering lumens, you notice something strange. The slightly skewed proportions, the almost indiscernible asymmetry of her facial features. Looking at the other sentries, you see the same oddity in their faces too, and the fact they're all wearing the same strange, ramshackle implants, which are clearly not combat augmetics. Heinrichs meets your eyes. Noticed, have you? Don't jump to any conclusions. It could be a local genetic anomaly. It could be something else. We can't say anything for sure. Yet. Heinrich looks past the sentry. What's happening on the planet? It's terrible, my lady. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been what? Oh, how long has it been? A few months, probably. A few months of being plagued by these sorcerous beasts. As soon as night fell, they came, creeping right out of the shadows, black as soot. There's no stopping them. The only thing that's worked so far is keeping the fires burning and maintaining a constant watch. And even with that, the creatures drag us off in ones and twos the second we drop our guard. Heinrich furrows his brow. Sorcerous creatures from the shadows. Could they be demons? That would explain the presence of warp anomalies in the system. A local breach. Marazhai lets out a vicious laugh. I would not be surprised if this monkey was speaking of mandrakes. They come from the shadows, as black as Vekt's soul, as savage as an enraged Urgul. It is strange that your kin is still alive, Dahlia von Brunicus. The mandrakes must be prolonging their own pleasures by terrorizing the monkey again and again. The barricades don't seem to be very sturdy. Oh, please, my lady. The sentry's on the verge of tears. Do you think we're trained guardsmen? We're from the expedition convoy. We've lived here for generations, and up to now the God Emperor has guarded us from misfortune. But now we have to fight. The survivors have all gathered in the tunnel. We've handed out what weapons we have. But how is that supposed to help us against these butchers when we don't always know how to use our weapons? You mentioned an expedition? Yes, about 30 years back we were brought here with a load of clever people from some high-up adeptus or something or other. And we've lived here ever since. I've raised 4 kids. 2 died at the excavations. 1 was taken by monsters, but my youngest is still alive. Excavations? Perhaps the expedition, or rather its objectives, were what Emelina was interested in. Of course, the easiest option would be to ask her directly. The interrogator shoots you a pointed, impatient look. I wish to see Emelina Lichtenhart. Mistress Lichtenhart is inside in the pit. You go on, don't be afraid. She'll be there to properly greet you. We'll stand guard. Thanks be to the Emperor for delivering you to us. Alright, well I think we'll probably leave it there for now. When we come back, we'll venture into the heart of this colony and kind of see what's going on here and hopefully resolve it. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's I'm really into this game at this point. I'm really enjoying my second campaign as well, just because I like playing it, and only being able to do it for like an hour or so a day, it start to feel a bit limiting. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying it too, and if you are, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be amazing. If you could leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the playthrough, the various characters, the story. This formation just looks absolutely messed up, so let's just deal with that quickly. There we go. And yeah, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.